All right, friends, it's that Will guy again. We're back for part two. We'll call this our part for our trip up Route 89A from Wickenburg to Flagstaff. This will be part two. This will be Jerome, or sorry, we're going to Jerome. This will be Prescott to Jerome, going up the best or the worst named mountain in the state. Kind of depends on your opinion. This is going to be part two, the trek up Mingus Mountain. I swear to God, it's called Mingus Mountain. So either the best named mountain or the worst. I think it's the best. This is a real Mingus of a mountain. I just had a little break, farted a lot, had a Cliff Bar, drank some water, contemplated pissing off the side of the mountain, but decided against it. Oh, I just didn't want somebody to go like looking for me, and be like, "Oh, you're pissing in the mountain." Totally could have got away with it though. So, do have to pee a little bit of pissage. A little bit of pissage. But this is a 10-mile stretch up and down Mingus Mountain. Get us from the outskirts of Prescott into Jerome and then down to Cottonwood, where we'll end this video. And like I said, we're going to Jerome. Finishing the update portion. Cliff Bar was good, a little melty, but hey, what can you do? Put on some more sunscreen. Look at these alpines. I love the alpine. I can't smell the alpine right now because I just put sunscreen on. But I know you're like, why would you put sunscreen on? You have a helmet on. Well, the sun goes through your visor. That's why. But yeah, this part is like this is a really, really good mountain stretch. Fortunately, the road quality leaves a little to be desired. But look at how beautiful it is, man. Make sure I'm recording. Okay, we're good. It is beautiful as hell up here, and Jerome is one of my favorite places to come visit for the day. If you ever come to Arizona to visit and you're looking for an itinerary that's, hour and a half outside of Phoenix, come to Jerome. This is the back way. This is not the way the GPS will take you. But man, it's so pretty. And it's such a weird little place. So Jerome was a mining town in the 1800s, late 1800s, copper mining town. And it's known as one of the most lawless places in Arizona. It was kind of sketchy. You okay? You good? You good? Okay. Gotta check. Gotta check on our fellow riders. But yeah, so it was a Mingus recreation area. Look at that. We're gonna go recreate on Mingus's mountain. Yeah. So it was a mining town, and it was a pretty violent place. A lot of people were murdered, and lots of whoring, and it's just a really weird place. They have a haunted hotel. There's ghost tours and all this shit, all this cool stuff that you can see here, and it's just pretty cool. My wife and I like Jerome a lot. It's like very old. Like people haven't really like it's all like residents and stuff, and they want to keep it weird, which is nice because it's like it's really hard to find like a place nowadays that like isn't big corpo. And Jerome is definitely not. It's weird as fuck. There's a lady here who makes these sculptures. We're not gonna see them today, obviously, because I don't want to have to. You have to pay for parking, and I just ain't feeling it. But she makes these sculptures, clay sculptures, and they're of like passages of the Bible, and they're pretty fucking graphic. It's interesting. Potato Patch Campground. Ooh, I should see if I could camp there. Oh my god, that'd be the fucking move. Potato Patch. That's, I need to look and remember that. So when I'm editing this, write this down. Potato Patch Campground. That could be a spot. But anyway, it's just really cool. They have a lot of the old structures and stuff. Like they have the old jail and stuff. You can't go in it because it's just so like fragile now, but you can look at it, and parts of the town are kind of sectioned off that you can't go into because it's all old and historical and stuff. But man, it's a cool place. They got some pretty good barbecue too. They got a lot of little restaurants and shit, and they got the Haunted Hamburger is the tourist trap most people go to. My last time my wife and I were here, maybe like 6 months or 6 weeks ago, something like that. We got the barbecue place because there was nobody in, and sheesh, that shit was good. I'm not usually a pork person. My body usually doesn't jive with pork too much. Doesn't like piggy a lot, but I'll tell you, sometimes you gotta splurge, and they make all their own barbecue sauce, which is really cool. They got their own weed shop. They got their own hot sauce and honey shop. Lots of cool like thrifting and knickknacks and souvenirs and shit. It's a really, really cool place. Bumpy road. These guys are keeping a pretty good pace. I wouldn't try to pass them, even if I was in a hurry, because I couldn't be going much faster, honestly. Not with the conditions, man. The first stretch of road we were on, that's a good road. That's like a road, A quality. This is probably like a C. Another house cranking his hog. Cranking his hog. He wasn't feeling it. That's all right. He's looking like he had to poop real bad. So I can't say as I blame him. Yeah. Yeah, it's been the places that get snow. The road quality is just a little iffier, you know. It definitely snows up here. We're pretty high up right now. I don't know, we're over 6,000 feet, I'd imagine, at this point. And that in front of us, this valley, that's where Sedona is. That's our next stop. And that one way out there, that's Flagstaff. We're going to those big ass fuck off mountains that still have snow on them. I know you can't see them. They're like right here. That's where we're ending up. So we still got a long way to go. Fuck, we do. What time is it? Going on noon? Alright. Alright, that's cool. I planned on this whole loop taking 8 hours. The GPS said like 6.5. I knew I was going to stop. I don't think I'm going to stop for lunch. I got another Cliff Bar I can gobble down if need be. That sounded pretty good, TBH. I need some air. Oh, now I can smell it. Oh. I know in another vlog I talked about smells. My favorite smells, and the smell of alpine forest. Something got my helmet. Oh my god. It's not worth it. Just kidding. The smell of the alpine forest is my favorite. It's absolutely my favorite. Oh, there's just something about it. It just is so good. I love the forests. I love the mountain forest, man. Nice cow is sexy there, buddy. He's on that Vulcan, I believe. Sheesh. Oh, no death by views today, please. And down there in front of us, like I was saying, is Sedona, and there's about 18 million people there right now. So driving through that's going to be fucking hell. Oh, no way around it. I might be splitting in that, man. I thought about bringing the panniers so I could like bring a lunch or something, but the reason I did not was I was thinking about Sedona and getting through there and how much of a fuck fest that's gonna be. It's gonna suck massive donkey cock. It'll be fine for you guys. I'll just cut it out. You guys got it easy. I'm the poor asshole that has to sit through it. Who would go through Sedona at Saturday at like 1 o'clock? Only a fucking idiot. Look at who's that idiot is. But I am kind of excited because once we get through Jerome and down into Cottonwood, we're going to stop at my favorite gas station, which is Maverick. If you've never been to a Maverick gas station, they're pretty much only in the West. It's a shame there's none in Phoenix, because they are the nicest gas station. They're always super clean. Bathrooms are clean. For gas station food, they kind of slap. Better quality than Quick Trip, for sure. I'm not going to eat anything there, but I'll tell you, Mavericks are where it's at. And their gas is always a lot cheaper. And I'm gonna gas up there because I'm probably not gonna get gas in I'm definitely not getting gas in Sedona or Flagstaff. So that way I can just hit the 17 on the way home. And I did confirm. So last week, my wife and I, we went up to Flagstaff. And it's one of our favorite places now. We haven't really spent a lot of time up there. But man, Flag is awesome. It feels old. It feels like it's owned by local people. It's like just like Jerome is. It's not corporate. Jerome and Flagstaff are not really corporate. Sedona is the exact opposite, and you will see exactly what I mean. Sedona is so fucking gentrified. It's like I've talked about this before with the Airbnbs, and it's just not a cool place to be or to go to if you live in the state. Whereas Jerome and Flagstaff, they still feel local as fuck, which is what you want. So we're big fans of Flagstaff. We watch, my wife's got me into watching this show called Sister Wives. It's a TLC show about these fucking Mormons that live in Flag. And as a fucking meme, they always go to this Mexican restaurant called Casa Brava. And I was like, I've been saying for a long time, like, hey, we should go to Casa Brava, it'd be funny. Well, we finally did it. It was the most mid-ass Mexican food I've ever had. Which in a state that's on the border with Mexico, the Mexican food is usually fucking killer. This was shit. This was some fucking box, some Tostitos queso dip level, some Velveeta cheese level Mexican food. But Flag was really pretty. We went into downtown afterwards. We found this little coffee shop, and we went in this little outdoor store that's all locally owned. And it felt so much cooler than REI's do. Because it's local. They know the good shit. They're not just, it was really like Taylor picked out like gear and shit. I was very impressed, and we're just big old fans of Flagstaff. But when we were coming up, I noticed something on the 17, and the southbound lane, so going towards Phoenix, was closed. And I was like, well, we'll worry about that when on the way back when I was driving home. And worry about it we did. Stuck in traffic for like 3 hours. And it's closed today. Only it's northbound. Oh, look at like the ruins, like those old foundations there. And that looks pretty crazy, doesn't it? Dang, that's cool. So it shouldn't affect us because we're going south on the 17. But either way, the series for this one will be over. I'm not recording myself on the 17 because that's just going to be 2 hours of fucking highway. Now we're starting to get to the red rock, man. Oh, baby. Look at this shit right here. This CX-5 is fucking a book in here, man. Sheesh. Easy death by view spot right here. Whoa, there's the money shot right there. Look at that. 5,246 feet. We're up there, boys. We're a mile up. Nearly. What, 40 feet short of a mile high. That's what, 5,280? So we're 34 feet short of a mile high. So this is Jerome. Look at that. Look at that. You can tell the people are redoing their houses. Oh, it would be so sick to live up here. Be a bit of a pain, especially on the weekends, but man. It says dwarves. That man's a D and Dizzle enjoyer. They really lean into the spookiness. Wow, they've completely redone that one. That looks really nice. They were working on that the first couple times we came up. All the people at the haunted hamburger. That's where the ghost tours are. Want to see some ghost cack? Some phantasmal balls? Some phantasmal shong? So we're going to take this loop-de-loop here, but if you go left instead of right here, that'll get you to the old mine. Skirt. We're just going to coast. Oh, no. Oh, he almost curbed it. Crazy art lady I was talking about, her exhibits are down there. Don't know where they're going. Ooh, we got lots of bikes today. Hot Dog Man isn't out though. Came here one time. There was a hot dog stand right where that Toyota is. Those were some good glizzies. Gotta let all the hog crankers go. Cranking their hogs. Look at that three-wheeled hog right there. Hell yeah, brother. Cranking that hog. I see an MT of some kind. How many pipes he got? 2? Is that a new MT-07? Or newer? Sure is. Oh, that might be an MT-03. So this is what Sedona's gonna be like, only exponentially worse. It's probably just people trying to get parking, thinking I'm just leaving her in neutral. There's that Ural guy. Or is that another one? That's another one. 2 Urals in one day? That's some rare shit. Those bikes are rare as fuck. Oh, there's a skeleton man. Don't even need to be in gear. Got one of those electric motorcycles. Oh, that's the ugliest looking Super I've ever seen. Hello, old lady. Another old lady. Are these the lady squad that I passed? We'll have to see. Gotta love Jerome. Hello. Hello, you understand why I can't wave, I'm sure. Hello. Alright. Well, that was fucking fun, eh? 56 miles to go. What are these? Hello. Are you a Honda? Ooh, a Honda and a Suzuki. I need to make my gears adjust, man. We're gonna be heading over that way. Alright, we'll be right back. This is Cottonwood. gonna be hitting this road here all the way up to Sedona.